going up? If you are, pretty soon you'll have to tell it to a button. Oklahoma traveler Scott Thompson says Tulsa's last manually operated passenger elevator is about to carry its final load.
From the time it first pierced the Tulsa skyline in 1917, oilman Harry Sinclair's namesake office building has spoken of elegance. There's still a brass mailbox in the lobby and 2 brass-doored elevators. While freight was relegated to one, Debra Holt was running the other for passengers. How do you know where to stop?
You just kind of even yourself out. You can see the floors coming up. This one here will automatically level itself out on the top floor, but the other floors you have to just watch yourself coming down.
The elevator next to Debra's is being converted to a push-button automatic, and when the fellas upstairs finish the job, Debra's elevator will become a freight hauler, and Tulsa's last elevator operator will offer her last greeting.
I talk with everyone, and I always greet them with good morning, how are you doing, and have a nice day, and they do the same with me.
Margaret Shipman will miss that morning greeting and the evening adieu and the building gossip that came with a ride up or down.
In fact, I've brought my grandchildren up here just so they could ride the elevator.
Before it's gone?
Before it's gone, yes.
You can watch this old elevator trundle past. You can see who's coming and going, with Debra as a one-woman security force.
And if it's someone I don't know, they don't get into the building, so.
And to a point, you can watch which floor the elevator's visiting, though the old gal, charmingly, isn't exactly precise.
No, you got all the gossip, and you knew what was going on in the building, and it was great. I called the newspaper.
And arriving for work won't ever be the same for Nick Rylander. First time you come in here and there's nobody to talk to, you gonna talk to the button you push?
Right. Good morning.
At the top of the stairs, where the elevator doesn't go, where Harry Sinclair used to keep a penthouse apartment, are the motors and gears which have powered the elevators all these years. There's something wonderfully reassuring about the gears and spinning gizmos that have been going about their work for 81 years. Hoisting and lowering and never complaining. The fire marshal says a computer needs to take the place of sparking connectors. Still, the man doing the work has great respect for the grime and gumption of another time.
These machines right here last forever, virtually. And yeah, they built them, you know, with a lot of quality back then.
And they built it with a call button for the creative.
It's probably Bill Veitch. See, they have little special rings that I know who they are. Hi, Gwen.
Gotta get all of them.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Deb. Hi. How are you guys?
Is that really turned on?
She predicted it was going to be you. Are you Bill Veitch?
Yes, I am.
She said you had your special ring. Now, what's your special ring?
The shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
Despite all the time Debra has spent in her elegant brass and wood box, she actually began her job afraid of elevators. What made you afraid of elevators?
Just was always scared of them. Just getting stuck in them and not getting out.
Now she can't imagine leaving, and neither can those who've ridden with her.
This is old-timey, and you look back at this where you see what it was like in the old days, and it's more efficient and more personal.
If this were a person, this whole elevator, how would you describe it?
Warm, charming, lots of fun. Has its ups and downs like everybody else.
And soon the down will be permanent. A bit more warmth and charm will disappear. And folks in the Sinclair Building will share their elevator ride with a button. A button that won't lend an ear or extend a hand. A button that won't care one whit for the lives that ride along.
It's a real loss. It's a real loss.
Scott Thompson, the Oklahoma Traveler.
The price of progress can be awfully high, can't it?
It's not always for the better.
That's our time. Thank you for yours. The CBS Evening News is next. Have a good night.